ka Kongres na Meghalaya kala kawuting ya ke NPP hadien ba ke MP ka agatha ke sangma kala panpau gijing kersyani ka CEB ha parlimen watla kala dawa ban pelaj pat na kadong mingi baro unong ilam kaliang persya Dr. Mukul Sangma habakran sikilat pathai kubor menta kasngi khatwei tarik unopra ulong ba ke inaline permit ne ka LP bat kumjo ka 6 schedule kamla ban tela kam gijing wan rungki brio na bar bat ka Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act arjar kan rio ka bakhambyang uloong ru bagadon kam ya ka an bakham khlan bante la kam jing wan rum kibriu na bar Dr. Mukul uloong baka CEB kan wan ra ka jing mai ka dong mingi bat kan pen phya ya kari ka Kongres kan yang ban persya ya ka bat ka penram juri ke NPP ka basyat kelai ki pajba ka jela ha ka ju por ka Kongres kan penlong jing ki la shai ka sngi ka khat arterik no pra ta ka ba yaj pajba na badan yoring hab sha phlau ka additional secretariat ban persya ka CEB
looked at whole developments that have unfolded after the CAB was passed by the Lok Sabha and it's tabled already in the Rajya Sabha. Discussion is on. Now there has been a strong, relentless opposition and protest from the whole of Northeast across the socio-political spectrum involving all civil society organizations and political parties. Prior to the parliamentary election, they have tried to bring in. They bulldozed in the Lok Sabha. They could not ultimately engage in discussion in Rajya Sabha because of the sheer number, because our Indian National Congress, along with the allies, ultimately stood there as a wall to ensure that the then government could not bulldoze. Today things are different. There were certain exercises resorted to by the Union government, and when we revisit this whole exercise and analyze the whole exercise, then we see that that was an attempt to ultimately somehow tell the whole world that they have done something to address the concern of the people of the Northeast, to address those issues which actually draws the attention of the people of the nation. But when we look at the whole bill as it was presented before the parliament, we know that that was just a whole cosmetic exercise. Only we could somehow read between the lines, because such a huge representatives representing different political parties and civil society organizations and limited time for consultation and discussion. How would it be genuinely possible for those leaders who were representing government of India to understand the overall complexity and issues that we were trying to articulate to justify our step? Because it's not just a question of communicating our opposition to the proposed amendment, or in other words, the proposed bill, CAB, but justifying our step. We have justified, we have asserted, and there was unanimity. But we are also surprised and shocked, because after having agreed to sign in the resolution adopted by all the political parties and the civil society organizations, indicating our strong opposition to the passage of CAB, somehow the MTP did a U-turn. I could further see the statement of the Chief Minister today, carried by the media, and trying to tell us that there is a justification to agree to the proposed bill to be passed and supported by MP. But they didn't say that when we decided to unanimously adopt the resolution opposing CAB. So it was a betrayal. It's a politics of backstabbing, and we condemn it. They have taken the political parties and the civil society organizations and the people as a whole for a ride. To the sentiments and views of the masses. And these sentiments and views of the masses, which are based on ground realities and justified beyond any doubt. Now, they try to justify saying that, look, this CAB is now in a new avatar. that it has got certain provisions to protect the interests of the people of the Northeast. What are those provisions? They said that, okay, schedule area, 6 schedule area, and then ILP. ILP was there from before. ILP is operational, has been operational in respect of Nagaland, in respect of Arunachal Pradesh, and even Mizoram. What is the demography? Post-implementation of ILP for decades now, we have shared those figures in course of our discussion number of times in the preceding years, where the whole data is available before us. The fact is that even when ILP is operational, the actual proportion of the population of the indigenous community and non-indigenous have shown increase in the favor of non-tribal. In respect of Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh, we have shared it before media and before all the civil society organizations. Therefore, we wanted a stronger law, much more comprehensive and effective law to address the concern of illegal immigration and influx. That is how we ultimately, collectively, unanimously decided upon a new legislation, that Meghalaya Residence Safety and Security Act. It was a culmination of a collective and unanimous decision of all the political parties and the civil society organizations, and to really address the concern with a comprehensive mechanism, including with the Mahila Congress and other frontal wings. And we have started demonstrating our strong protest by wearing black patches and requesting people to wear black patches. And that will continue. And from what we see is that it is calling us for a long drawn battle. Thank you.